on the subject of NBA kids and NBA sons, Alijah Arenas, your son, one of the nation's, high school biggest scorers in the country. He's already decorated as highly talented, highly scouted and a big time player in high school. How are you helping him throughout his career at this point? We talked a little bit about the mindset of having him be an alpha first in high school and going that route opposed to playing with other talent to get that, that dog in him. How are you kind of helping him in his career going?
It's usually game to game. He gets frustrated, and I tell him, I said, look, listen, this is the process. This is your process, right? This is your journey. Your journey is considered the mud right now, right? You're playing 1-on-5, 2-on-5, and then, you're going to get frustrated because you pass these guys the ball and they're supposed to make the play, but they don't have your talent. You can't think of them with the same skill set as you, right? Your job is to elevate them, show them how to work to be usable, right? Setting picks, rebounding, right? If you wake up at 6 o'clock, you should be calling them, right? You going into the gym, you should be telling them to get some extra work in so they can understand, right, what you do. But you sitting there yelling at somebody that they can't do what you do.
Right.
Right. So you got to understand how to bring your calm down, right? And understand not to get frustrated, because what happens is when you get frustrated and you feel like the game's over and y'all up 5, what you think happened to them? Right. The leader thing, we lost. So we lost. Right. That ends up happening.
Right.
So just understanding that and then understanding that your success is nothing, right? You haven't even faced demons yet, right? There's people that you done beat up on that's sitting there looking at your score every day, training to get their get back. You got to worry about that player, right? You got to worry about players that's not even in this country. You got to worry about there's your name, that list is nothing. So you have to work on the fear that someone's coming to take what you want. So that means you got to wake up every day, train every night, study, get better. You don't have no time to sit in glory, because high school ain't glorified. Right? It's just a place. You got to get to college, no matter what you do in college, and then that where you get tested to see if you a real basketball player is in the NBA, and when you get there, you cannot hide. Right? If you ain't ready, goddamn it, they're gonna let you know you ain't ready, and they're gonna break you. So you gotta load up your shots now. I even told him, I said, hey, your days of shooting like Steph Curry, brother, it's over. Nah, you done missed that window, goddamn it. You ain't putting shots in like Steph Curry did. Like you can't get that good. You gotta start when you're like 8, 9 working on that shot.
Yeah. And
I said every day you like, I even put it in math. I said, you supposed to shoot 200 shots a day, 365, this is what it looked like. Right? Every day you miss, this is how many more shots you got to make and take and take and take. So every day you miss shooting, it gets harder on the back end.
I'm on my way now. I just had my son. He's 2 now, and he's, man, love basketball, like wrapped all around it, right? And so for you, how much of it, like, because I a lot of times when I watch highlights and stuff like that, I see your son on Instagram and stuff. You in the stands, right? How much of that, like, you, like, because I know your son got to be like, man, fuck what coach talking about. What'd you say, Dad?
Nah. See, I don't let him do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't, like.
So you strictly just, when I'm there, I'm dad.
I'm a
that's
fan.
Coach. Okay.
When I'm there, I'm a fan. I'll boo. That's trash, right? And I'm cheering.
Yeah.
Right? I wait till like the next day, and we talk about like plays, like what was you thinking about here, right? And then my fathering is in training, right? I'm a stickler for training, like I'll make him cry in training, right? And that's in the game. You play the game how you see fit, right? You don't look over here like I'm preparing you to play against wolves, right? If you see sheep, run over them, because one of them sheep might turn into a wolf, and you got to face it one day. So when it's time to play, you see it how you fit. I'm not sitting there yelling, pass the ball, shoot the ball, don't do this, what you doing, where you at? Like, God damn, shut up.
I hate people that do that.
I'm like, yo, I'm coming to your
play.
job tomorrow. Right. Push the button, send the fax, answer the phone, get the coffee. That shit sound irritating. What's wrong with y'all, man? Got them kids out there stressed out to the motherfucker, man. And you know, trying to sit at the free throw line shaking. Like, he ain't gonna make this. What you talking about? You better make it. He ain't. He ain't.
Is your son like you on the court? Like attitude?
He quiet. He quiet. They don't say nothing. You don't know if he's balling or not.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I mean? You don't know what kind of game
that's a killer.
You'll
like,
walk in there and you be like, so how's he doing? Motherfucker, I just walked in here too. Shit, I don't know. Shit, how you doing?
I love it.
He cooking. My daughter, oh yeah, I can tell right away. She there sprouting. Okay, she having a good game.
Yeah,
she's sitting there. Like, oh man, god damn shit. Come on, baby, let's go, baby, let's go. Woo, we here. I gotta cheer her up. Yeah, I gotta cheer her up. Son, you don't know what you're getting.
He just even killed.
Yeah, he just even.
How often do that boy practice? Every day? You got him practice even on the weekends? Yep. No days off?
There ain't no days off.
Yeah.
He practiced today?
Yeah.
What do you have to do today?
Before, like we get 300-400 shots up before school.
Wow.
I'm curious, did that take time? Because obviously you being his dad, and I'm kind of thinking of like for Paul, like obviously he was raised in basketball, but how much would you say not forced him? You know, there's that, you know, it's got to be tough in his shoes too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got to be like my dad, whatever it may be. He probably gets compared to you all the time. But when did you kind of see him like, okay, he wants to do this? You know what I mean?
So he started off as a soccer player.
Okay.
I was a soccer dad. And sitting there like, this some bullshit right here, boy.
I didn't know what to say.
What the hell is this? Did he score? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so all my kids played soccer first. And then I got a call from a coach who runs the CAS program here, Coach Darryl. He said, hey, man, you got a son by the name of Alijah? I was like, yeah. What happened? He's like, yeah, he just came to my program. My son? He's like, yeah, he ain't that good. I was like, oh, no. He don't play basketball, man. He don't play basketball.
That's a sick
but
call.
One thing my son did have, he can dribble.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you have balls around the house, and I used to just put him through little dribbling drills. So when he got out there, he knew how to dribble. He just had no concept of what basketball was.
Yeah.
He just knew he got the ball. He knew how to dribble.
Yeah.
Right? So Big Boy's son, Jaden Alexander, put him on, right? It was, you know, schoolmates. Okay. I'm trying out for this team, so that's how he got to play basketball. He was doing it just because his friends was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I didn't really push him because he was trash, right? And then, you know, scores for first bucket. Then he started getting a little bit better. Dad, can you train me? Right? So I started training him a little bit. And then once he like felt like, oh, I like this, he just left soccer. School, Sierra got mad at me. Like, he's our best player in the second grade and the third grade team. Like, what are you doing? Like, I ain't do shit. I ain't do nothing. Right. And then from there, I told him like, you're not ready for my training. When you are ready to be trained by me, just understand that I'm training you like a pro. I'm not training you like 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna train you like a pro. And when you ready, just let me know you ready. And then when he came, it's like, okay, I want to train. And that's when I was like working out with Bronny and them. It's like, I want to train. I bet. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
So now it's not like pulling teeth. Like he expects.
Now, so the one thing he do have is he's coachable, right?
That's important.
Like you put him anywhere, he gonna sit there. You tell him run through the wall, he'll run through the wall. He'll ask you after he done got hit, like, why'd I do that? You know what I mean? So that's the one thing that he got going, that he's coachable.
Yeah. What's training? Because we had Gordon here, and Gordon talked about he was training with Kobe, and it was just an extensive amount of work and, you know, crazy hours they were training at. What's a Gilbert and Alijah training session look like?
Depending on what day it is, in the mornings, like we'll get up like 5:30. So, you know, he has practice an hour and a half. The first 30 minutes is just all dribbling drills, right? All dribbling and running drills. Like, so after each drill, he has to do 20 squats and then line drills, right? And then we go to the next drill, 20 squats, line drills. and then we'll get into just shooting, right? So if we're working on, pull-ups, right? You got 50 pull-ups and then 50 pull-ups with contact, right? Just working on your pull-up game because, cone, there's going to be a player here. Right. So it's like, this player's going to do this. This player's going to reach here. So you have to understand where hands are going to be to understand what you're looking at, right? So after the first 30 minutes, I'm killing your legs in your workout, right? So if you dunking, you just got to be really athletic, right? You just got to be really athletic. So it's just more mental, just the mental of just doing it over and over and not get bored with making shots. What happens with young kids today is you tell them, I need one dribble pull up, right? Just one dribble. We're going to do 50 makes of this. After 10 makes, they want to start adding shit. They're going to add a little step back, step side, step not. No, what did I just say? I said pull up, regular. We're going to add the shit later. That's going to be the next 50 and the next 50. So, me, it's more high volume in the same movement. So that movement becomes normal, right? So when you're in the game and you come up, boom, he done backed up, just pulled up, right? So then from there, go to school, work out, and then we got lifting right after, and then we got more shooting, more dribbling, posting up. So, I got sheets on sheets.
Look, the NBA season is in full swing, and Prize Picks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some money.
Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. Prize Picks is easy and really simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entries in less than 60 seconds.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/podcastp and use our promo code podcastp for a first deposit match up to $100. And Jackie, what do we always say?
Cha-ching!